It's day 2 of Bucs camp and the sun is shining. I'm Amanda Borges here with Jenna Lane. Yesterday we did have some storm concerns, and the other concern was Carl Nix not playing for the Bucs anymore. But today we're moving on and the guys are working hard today. But one question we still have is what will happen now that DJ Moore has been released from the team?
Yeah, well, Amanda, about 6 weeks ago, defensive coordinator Leslie Frazier told us that DJ Moore had the inside track to that nickelback spot, and that was given the fact that he had the experience playing the nickelback position for Lovie Smith up in Chicago. Well, he was released, and a lot of that had to do with the fact that he had some injuries, but also the performances over the last few days of Danny Gore and also of Leonard Johnson, who was had some starting experience for this team as well. So that just goes to show you that those two players are really who they're eyeing for that nickelback role. And then, of course, you obviously have to throw in the odd man out and whoever loses one of two starting jobs at the starting cornerback position. Likely that'll be either Mike Jenkins or Jonathan Banks, which, by the way, out there today, Banks has looked pretty good. Tremendous coverage on Vincent Jackson during some one-on-ones, but hopefully that gives you guys a little bit more clarity on that situation. We won't know a whole lot, though, until the guys put on pads.
Now, there's also some questions as to what will happen at the tight end position, Jenna.
Yeah, well, Lovie Smith was asked yesterday. He's got 4 tight ends on the roster between Luke Stalker, who's been on the team for a while. You've also got Brandon Myers, who was signed as a free agent. Then you've got Austin Seferian-Jenkins, who they drafted. And I missed a guy there. Oh, yeah, Tim Wright, of course. Who could forget and what he did last year? Although I always look at him as a glorified receiver, to be perfectly honest. But, Lovie had said yesterday in his press conference that they will likely dress 3 tight ends this year. And when you consider the fact that the 12 personnel groupings has really been in vogue for the last few years, started with the New England Patriots, it's easy to see why. I also wouldn't rule out 13 personnel groupings either when you consider the fact that this team loves to run the football and they've got 4 guys really that they could very well carry on their roster at the running back position too. But I'll tell you what, things are definitely heating up here today. And after this practice, the guys finally get to put on pads, which we'll have so many more questions that'll be answered for us once that happens. You'll really start to see the competitive fire come out.